Does this one say?
It says, put a bullet in her head.
These Georgian lawyers defend the rights of women, children and sexual minorities, and in return they get threatened online almost every day.
And I was on a TV show and the guy was saying that don't be surprised if one day you're going to find her dead somewhere and you won't be able to recognize her.
Some perpetrators don't even bother to hide their identities. So far, none have been prosecuted. Officials admit the law may need to change.
On the one hand, hate speech is not acceptable, but on the other hand, we have freedom of speech. And to keep this balance between these two values is very important and sometimes very challenging.
Georgia is one of 34 countries to have ratified the Istanbul Convention, the Council of Europe's treaty to protect women from violence. The Council has now introduced new guidance to tackle the digital dimension of violence against women.
Istanbul Convention is based on 4 pillars. It is prevention, it's protection, it's prosecution, and coordinated policies. So in all those 4 pillars, you could see how you can use the articles of the convention, not only for the offline violence, but also for the online violence and also technology-facilitated violence against women.
It's been 10 years since the establishment of the Istanbul Convention, and work continues here in Strasbourg to tackle violence against women, both in the real world and in the digital domain. But the convention faces a very real challenge from those who see rights protections as anathema to so-called traditional values.
Turkey's withdrawal from the convention earlier this year drew international and domestic condemnation. Yet conservative governments in Bulgaria, Slovakia, Poland and Hungary have threatened to do the same. In Georgia, far-right groups aligned with the Orthodox Church attacked activists and the media. On Pride Day, 54 people were injured. 1 journalist later died. Yet the government said it would defend the interests of a moral majority.
When 95% of our population is against holding a demonstratively propagandistic march or parade, we should all obey it.
Human rights defenders feel increasingly vulnerable.
This guy, he's asking for like a machine gun to kill us all. It's very frustrating, but you need to find some power in you to continue working and doing what you do because you know that you're doing the right thing and you're just protecting someone else's life, so yes.
And when the advocates themselves no longer feel safe, neither do their clients. Robin Forestier-Walker, Al Jazeera, Strasbourg.